I mean, obviously from the start we knew that we were going to be a big deal. There was no questioning that. But the first thing that really just like set it in stone is Barack called me on my phone and he was like, "Yo, it's Barack," and he asked me over for dinner, and we went over there, and we were chilling with Michelle and the kids.
Well, Joe Biden sent me a quick text, and I was like, first of all, I was like, I'm not gonna read this, but then I was like super bored because I just got done doing what I normally do, and then I was like, fine, I'll read the text.
And he was kind of just going on, and he was just, you could tell from his tone of voice that he was jealous of us. And I think that's pretty awesome to be more popular than the President of the United States of America.
And it was just like the most embarrassing thing ever. But I read the text, and Joe Biden was like, can't stop listening to your music, whatever. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, I guess that kind of put it into perspective a little bit. Pretty much been famous my whole life. Well, first it was like pretty much everybody in America knew me over like social media and stuff, and I just was like preparing my brilliance and like my mastery of arts to propel to the world, but I just wasn't ready yet. I was like still developing so that it would be completely refined.
I've kind of always worn these shades since I was like 3 years old. My parents put them on my face and said, "You're gonna be a star." And so they're kind of like my good luck charm, I guess. But now I started wearing them all the time because people don't recognize me if I'm not wearing them. Like, "Oh, who's that? Oh, wait, that's the guy from Scary Noble."
I got to that point a few years ago. I just met up with Aaron, and we just hit it off and made the best music ever.
So, other than that, we went to go see Batman, the new Batman movie, and I don't think anybody else got these. I got this lanyard for the marathon. Like, this is like exclusive. So I've started wearing this everywhere I go too, just to brag about it. When we were recording A Very Scary Christmas, it was, it felt like we were just doing it kind of just because we had to. We were just cranking out song after song without putting any real emotion into it. We just felt like it was what the man was telling us to do, and we just had to do it. Like, we were just robots doing what they said, how we were programmed. And so me and Ian were talking about it, and we were like, let's get away from that. Like, I feel like we're letting our fans down.
I was really feeling lame about myself because I was just making music for the money, and I was like, whoa, that's not what I make music for. I make music for like the girls. And so I was like, where are the girls? They're like, oh, they're in the fan base. So I was like, and people were pissed off because we were like making the Christmas album or whatever. And I kind of ignored it, but then I was like, oh wait, my girl life is in jeopardy. So I was like, we gotta make it more hipster and independent so people can be all up like, yeah, screw the man, whatever. But so we did that.
And we were getting all kinds of hate mail. It was like, guys, why did you sell out? I mean, Christmas, what kind of holiday is that to write an album about? Like, it's pretty corny, and I know. So this one, we're taking it back. You and Me Be was revolutionary. No one had ever heard anything like it, and we knew that, and that's what we were going for. It was revolutionary, and this is to kind of redeem ourselves, I guess. I mean, that's where it gets its name. Redemption is, we're taking it back. I can do like 50 different shaker patterns.
Well, first it was Gandhi when I was like 5, but then he died, so nobody really. Myself.
Well, over the last couple of years, I kind of have shifted my opinions on my role models. It started out Cody Simpson. I just really aspired his fame and how popular he got just out of nowhere. I was like, hey, who's that sexy Australian kid? And I was like, I want to be him. You know what I mean? He's not popular anymore. Everyone forgot about him, so I don't really like him anymore. But Christian Bale is my new role model because he gave me this exclusive pass to see his new movie. And I just think that's July 19th, 2012. It's just changed my life. If you attended one of our previous live performances, you may have felt as though we were cheating you, as if we haven't really been putting all that we could into it. And that's not changed at all. You could not handle the full intensity of our passion. So we still kind of toned it down a bit for your safety and your health, but we decided to put a little bit more of our money into it. So we have new outfits, and you might be impressed with the lighting. We got some new light fixtures, and our dance moves have just exponentially grown. We went to Ireland for an entire week, and we learned from the master of dance himself.
Well, we went to Scotland and danced, and that was pretty lame, but I guess it was like pretty experience-filled, and pretty much always been close to the master of dance, but I think I've actually claimed the title recently.
If you don't know who he is, then you're not a dancer. I mean, he is dance, and now we are dance.
Well, that was pretty lame because I was hoping that at this point in my life, it'd be no big deal for me to be just playing regular shows on the moon or like Venus or the Mars or something.
The show at Madison Square Garden, everyone glorifies this opportunity as if it's some kind of huge accomplishment. It kind of sucked.
And it sucks that Pluto's gone because that was like my second choice to Mars. But I mean, like, it's just stupid because the powers of the world don't even like ask me like they should be. So.
I think it's overrated. The sound guy was terrible. We had to bring in our own sound guy. He couldn't even play our tracks. Overall, just a disappointing experience. I don't even understand the appeal. I can't say we will never be playing there again.
Nope.
We get a lot of questions in the mail. People send us letters, and we don't read most of them. But I read a couple of them, and they were asking me about the instrumentation on the record, if we actually play them. And I thought I would sample something for you. And I'm just gonna like. Hey Foxy Lady, I don't mean to badger. There's a shaker part. And it's very distinguishable. I don't know any other person that has ever used a shaker part. So here it goes. If that means anything to you, it should.